water and it's dirty.
That means we're dealing with either a spirit or a wraith. You're not done yet though. We still need more information.
Number 9. Half-Life 2. (1998). Half-Life sends a shock through the game industry with its combination of counting action and continuous, immersive storytelling. Valve's debut title wins more than 50 Game of the Year awards on its way to being named Best PC Game Ever by PC Gamer, and launches a franchise with more than 8 million retail units sold worldwide. By taking the suspense, challenge and visceral charge of the original, and adding startling new realism and responsiveness, Half-Life 2 opens the door to a world where the player's presence affects everything around them, from the physical environment to the behaviors, even the emotions of both friends and enemies. Number 8. Totally accurate battle simulator. Be the leader of wobblers from ancient lands, spooky places, and fantasy worlds. Watch them fight in simulations made with the wobbliest physics system ever created. Make your own wobblers in the unit creator and send your army off to fight your friends in multiplayer. Number 7. Slay the Spire. The developers fused card games and roguelikes together to make the best single-player deck builder they could. Craft a unique deck, encounter bizarre creatures, discover relics of immense power, and slay the Spire. Number 6. Vampire Survivors. Mow down thousands of night creatures and survive until dawn. Vampire Survivors is a gothic horror casual game with roguelite elements, where your choices can allow you to quickly snowball against the hundreds of monsters that get thrown at you. Number 5. Terraria. Dig, fight, explore, build. The very world is at your fingertips as you fight for survival, fortune, and glory. Will you delve deep into cavernous expanses in search of treasure and raw materials with which to craft ever-evolving gear, machinery, and aesthetics? Perhaps you will choose instead to seek out ever greater foes to test your mettle in combat. Maybe you will decide to construct your own city to house the host of mysterious allies you may encounter along your travels. In the world of Terraria, the choice is yours. Number 4. The Binding of Isaac, Rebirth. When Isaac's mother starts hearing the voice of God demanding the sacrifice be made to prove her faith, Isaac escapes into the basement facing droves of deranged enemies, lost brothers and sisters, his fears, and eventually his mother. Number 3. Portal 2.
These next tests require cooperation. Consequently, they have never been solved by a human.
Portal 2 draws from the award-winning formula of innovative gameplay, story, and music that earned the original Portal over 70 industry accolades and created a cult following. The single-player portion of Portal 2 introduces a cast of dynamic new characters, a host of fresh puzzle elements, and a much larger set of devious test chambers. Players will explore never-before-seen areas of the Aperture Science Labs and be reunited with GLaDOS, the occasionally murderous computer companion who guided them through the original game. The game's two-player cooperative mode features its own entirely separate campaign with a unique story, test chambers, and 2 new player characters. This new mode forces players to reconsider everything they thought they knew about portals. Number 2. RimWorld. A sci-fi colony sim driven by an intelligent AI storyteller. Generate stories by simulating psychology, ecology, gunplay, melee combat, climate, biomes, diplomacy, interpersonal relationships, art, medicine, trade, and more. RimWorld is a story generator.